Hi everyone, it's Diane. Welcome back to my channel, Scrap Addict Creations. Today I'm going to share with you the last two layouts I've created using Sweet as Honey by Close to My Heart. Probably won't do any more layouts with this kit. I do have my other children's layouts to do, but I don't have enough paper really to make a great layout. And I feel like the four layouts that I've created, two yesterday and two today, are sufficient. I've gotten my money's worth out of this paper. So with that said, let's jump into a little bit of what the paper is again. This is the sticker sheet, very vintagey. Okay. Um, this is the B paper. So when I talk about B paper, this is it. This is the black pattern paper to me. This is what I'm calling words and hives. This is the newsprint paper. This is the Sundance swirl paper. I'm only going to show that real quick because my camera does not care for it. And then this is the stripe pattern paper. The first layout is family. And the layouts, I got the ideas, the base ideas, and I had to, of course, alter them for my size, was from Jennifer Smith. And she used the workshop kit, which I did not purchase, just paper and stickers. So I had to kind of come up with different things around it. So one of the papers in the, sorry, I meant to leave this open. In the workshop kit has some little hives pieces on it and stuff. And I'm assuming that's what she used, or she used, honestly, she probably used these pieces. They look very reminiscent to what she has on her layout. So it would be these stickers and then some of these little hexagon pieces here. Okay, set that aside. And so in recreating kind of her background, I took my Stampin' Up! Punch. It's the Hexagon punch I got a while back that I barely ever use, so it's nice to kind of use it. And I just punched out the different papers. So I used all of the different patterns here and then some stickers. Like this is a sticker. This is the other half of that sticker. Here's a sticker. It's a sticker here. There's a sticker there, a sticker here. Um, it created that pattern that I was looking for that she had done on her layouts. And I'll leave a link below to her site that shows her layouts. If you happen to buy the kit from me and want the layout stuff, then I can give that to you. But otherwise, I'm not allowed to share it. Okay, just so you know. So with using hers, I had to do some math, of course, because that's what you have to do when you do layouts like mine. And so I write all over mine. I print it out and write on it because I try and figure out exactly what I should do for the 8.5 by 11 and a fourth versus the 12 by 12. And I came up with white daisy that's 8.5 by 11 and a fourth. I did the background with the hexagons, and then I used the same one from yesterday that's in Mink with the shortbread and my blender brush, which I tossed over here. Oh, there you are. And my blender brush. Okay, I'll have the link to the blender brush in the description. They are much more reasonable to get makeup brushes rather than the blender brushes, because once you put scrapbooking on something, they charge you more money. Put makeup on, sometimes they charge you more money. Depends on what company you're buying through. If you're just going through a generic company, usually you can get things cheaper. I found that out the first year I was scrapbooking. I wanted something to carry my supplies in, and so I ended up getting a toolbox. Well, I found one at Craft Warehouse in Oregon that I really liked. I thought it was really cool, but it was really expensive. So I went over to, at that time we shopped a lot at Fred Meyer's, and went in there and I got it for about a fourth of the price. So anytime you're looking for scrapbooking items that are just kind of more of a generic item, always think outside the box on those, because you will save more money going outside of the word scrapbooking or card making or stamping than you will purchasing within those categories. Okay, sorry, my little 2 cents there. Okay, so I just did it, here and there around the edges. I actually had some in here too because I forgot I was going to be covering everything up. I believe in her layout, yeah, she started she centered these more. I decided I just wanted it in the center. It gave me a little more white space on the outside, because once I started putting these down, I was going to lose it. I know her panels actually had a photo mat in each one. Of course, with my size, that doesn't work out as well. As you can see right here, I'd have to do really tiny pictures, and that's not going to work for me either. Okay, so I cut each of these patterns. This is the swirl. This one actually is just Sundance light side, stripe, Sundance dark side, bees, and then the black pattern paper. All of those are cut to 2.5 by 8 1/4 each. And then I just lined them up across the paper. I ended up, oh, and I can see it's crooked. Again, I see crooked. I thought I had that straight. I do not. Oh, I love it. Okay, shows my personality. Maybe I'll just put something big up there, like a big hexagon. No, I won't. I don't care. I'll try to fix it, but I don't know if it'll work. So I did use this bee zip strip here, and that is a 1/2 inch by 7.5. And then I used this Mink this border punched with Mink, and this is what it looks like before it went on. And this is another Stampin' Up! Punch. I don't know what the name of this one is. I got it a long time ago. It kind of reminds me of frosting. So it probably came around the time when they were doing a lot of frosting things. But on her layout, she had used, Lordy, Lordy, why do I keep closing this darn book? There's this border right here. Let's see, where did they use it? They used it right here. So they used that. So this is my nod to that border right there. And I punched that out, and so it's about a 1/2 inch, give or take, and 7.5, same as with the B little zip strip. Then I had decided I wanted to cut some more of these little flowers because I just really like these flowers. Her layout with this one, yeah, it had the flowers on it. And this is where I had taken them from this layout and used them on the other one. Well, I decided I wanted to use them on this one as well because I really do like these these little flowers. Sorry, my phone is notifying me of my fueling. So I cut more of those out. I only had like 6 inches of New England ivy. And in fact, some of I can show you. Here, let me see, where did that? It's in my recycle bin. This is what I cut tonight. So let's see, how many inches actually do I have? About 6 1/4. So when I was cutting this leaf, the last 3 got into that. I knew they were going to. I was debating if I should change the color, but I didn't have any more. I didn't like any of the other colors with it, so I just ran with it. And so this one right here, if you look there, it's kind of missing a little piece of it, but you don't see it when the leaf's covering it, so I just ran with it. It's all good. Like I said, it's just easy to kind of take some of those things in stride and still use them and just kind of hide them. Okay, so I cut those tonight, and then I used actually my Create a Sticker Mini from Xyron, and this is a great tool for letters. I love it. I'm not sure I would do flowers again because I still have adhesive between here. Now, if I had my the little X one, that little X, the sticker creator, they would have probably worked for these, but not for the larger ones. That one you can go around everything with a pencil, and so you don't have all of this extra adhesive. So I'm a little concerned with the adhesive, so I'm not sure I would recommend using that, even though it's a great product for what you can use it for, which is like letters. It's just wonderful for letters. I can't say enough positives about that. That's why I bought it, is because I was buying a bunch of letters, letter dies, and cutting out letters on the Cricut between the two, and I wanted something to adhere them down quickly. That works perfect, and they weren't fitting in the little X one that it also works perfect in. So that's why I upgraded to that size. I used to have a larger size, but I felt like I wasted too much. So I'm just going to stick with this size, which 6.1 meters, 20 feet. Let's see, I don't know how wide this sucker is. It looks like it does about 2.5 inches. Yeah, let's see here. I think push the button there. Yeah, it's about 2.5 inches. And it's great. I really do recommend getting one of those. In fact, you know what? I'll put an affiliate link down below for that because I'm sure that they have it on Amazon and it is worth the purchase. If you do a lot of die cut letters and you want to stick them on your layout as quick as possible, that is the little machine to get. It's a little handy dandy one. I'll also put the X down there in case you're wondering where to get that one, if they have it available still. I think they do. Okay, back to the layout. So ran the white through that and then just put it on the Sundance and then added the black little, I really like these little pieces. Let me see if I can, it's kind of hard to see, but that's the center to the flower. It's got a little white there because of course the paper's white core, but it's not a perfect circle. And I love the fact that it's just kind of got that little jagged edge on that. Use some stickers here and here and here. Stick with the same leaves, of course. And then I punched out in black paper these little hearts using this Stampin' Up! Punch. Yeah, I know. I only have 90% of my punches are Stampin' Up! Punches, and they're good punches, so I'm going to keep using them. You know, do what benefits you. That's my motto. I got these little hearts. I want to say they're a Stampin' Up! One. I honestly don't know. I've had them for a while in my stash, and they work really good with these little hearts here. And I just put two here and two here to kind of showcase those little photos. Family is the sticker. Let me grab that sticker sheet and I'll show you. Of course, I put it at the very bottom of the paper because, you know, that's efficient. So just like what I did with the Love Goes On Forever with the family, I put it on a piece of paper and then I cut around just the family. It's not that this one was, I mean, it's big, but it's, you know, it would have worked. It was just a little too fancy dancy for this paper, this layout. It just didn't feel right. So what I did is I cut around it, then I popped it and I put it on here. And I didn't like it. I needed a little bit more something. So I pulled it off and I cut this black. It's 1x4 and it fits this perfectly and just gives it a little bit of outline right next to that picture. Trying to think if there's anything else besides, did I share? I think I shared that I used this again. I used this on all of the layouts I did, the shortbread, the blender brush, and then this little hexagon die cut that's from Sweet as Honey on close to my heart, the digital kit. These are from Happiness Lives Here. Oh, goodness, yawning. Sorry. It's been a long day. I seem to have long days lately, and it's 9:30 and I'm recording, and my husband's like, I want to go to bed. And I'm like, well, let me record real quick, then we'll edit it a little bit, and then we can go to bed. So that's my end game tonight is just to go to bed at a decent time. Okay, so that was layout 1, family. Layout number 2, I'm technically titling it Moment in Time. I debated using the Oh Honey title, but I haven't felt that that's going to fit here yet. And we'll see once I get some pictures on here if I change things up. So with this one, it is White Daisy 8.5 by 11 1/4. Again, shortbread and the blender brush. And I have used this on every layout and it's still doing great. So like I said yesterday, cut those out, use them. That's a great way of getting a stencil that you don't have to spend a lot of money on. I did use 2 of them here and a partial one here. I just cut a little bit and just kind of shoved it down here. So 8.5 by 11 1/4 White Daisy. Use the hexagon. Oh, I am sorry. I'm gonna keep yawning. I will try not to. It's not you, it's all me. I just need to go to sleep, I guess. This black right here is 5.5 by 10 1/4. The mink is 5 1/4 by 10. And then I did a little bit of the shortbread hexagon on there. Then I put these two photo mats on here. They are 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. These photo mats over here are 4 by 4. So I went with a little different size on this. I liked the feel of it, and that's what I ran with. I cut tags using 3 different tag punches that I have right here. They are all Stampin' Up! Tag punches. This one, and this one. Okay, so this one right here is kind of that rounded edge that I used yesterday. This is just a standard tag punch, and this is a scallop. So this is a standard, this is that just kind of fancy-ish one, and here's the scallop standard and the fancy one. I kind of alternated them. I wanted them just to be slightly different. So we got the black pattern, the swirl, and then the hives and words and hive, the bees, and the stripe. I use stickers here. I use 2 little stickers here, 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 and here, and these 2. I wanted to use this square one. I think it is so cute. It is this one right here. I just had to use it, and it worked out well, putting it there and then putting this. It just kind of made a little collage. Okay, so I used my last little flower that I had assembled here. Just put 2 of the little leaves. I didn't put the larger of the leaf. I just put the little ones. Use some little hearts here. These are stickers down here. If I didn't mention that, I think I did. So this is a little scallop piece that was left over from yesterday. I have all sorts of stuff all by my desk here. And it was one that just kept coming over and saying hi when I was scrapbooking today. And so I decided I was going to use it. This is the leftover zip strip from yesterday. I just flagged the end, added a little circle sticker and another circle sticker on top, and then popped this little flowery looking sticker there. I thought it turned out really cute. I really like this little cluster over here, the cluster here, the little tiny one here, and a little bit here. I thought it kind of just pulled the eye right along the page. I could put a title over here if I wanted to, or up in here. Here would be a good place. Maybe one of these would be for journaling. A lot of options with this layout. A lot of fun too. Another way you could do this one would be, instead of having this type of a page here, do a mirror to this page. It would look really nice. And then maybe put the tags like flip it to where you've got the tags up top and then the tags down below. So really fun layouts. Really happy I got this paper and I got to play with it, even though I'm not big on the oranges and the bees. And I keep yawning, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you for bearing with me on this. But I really do appreciate you guys taking the time to look at these layouts and spend this time with me scrapbooking. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, I just really am having fun doing this, and it's motivating me on my rough days to kind of take the time and scrapbook a little bit, even though my husband gives me the glaring eyes like, "Oh, you're doing this again." It's getting so late. So hopefully tomorrow I don't have as many clients and I can start working earlier and maybe get to bed at a decent hour. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come play today. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you would love to see more of my videos. Leave a comment. I always appreciate those, and I try to get back as soon as possible on those. And have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.